Welcome to the second episode of my Starting My Parisian Wardrobe from Scratch series. In the first episode, I went through the 20 clothing items I would repurchase first or purchase first if I were to start my wardrobe from scratch again. And today I want to focus on jewelry, shoes, handbags, and other accessories. Without further ado, let's start from jewelry. First thing I would purchase if I were to start my jewelry collection Parisian style again from scratch is definitely a medallion necklace. Medallion necklaces have been such a staple in Parisian style outfits for a good decade, I would say, and understandably so, because there is a perfect piece that you can wear during the day to elevate even the simplest of outfits, but they're also the perfect piece to wear at night, especially layered. It's really nice and trendy now to wear like a daintier piece or a pearl necklace, for example, layered with a medallion necklace. The one I'm wearing today is from MSBLUE and was a kind gift from the brand. I think it's more sophisticated than other medallion necklaces because it has the paperclip chain and also the sunshine shaped medallion with 7 moissanite stones around it. So it has the light from the metal, but also mimicking the light of diamonds. And it can be engraved as well. I have my initial there, but you can also put a date, a significant date, or the initial of a significant other. So you can really customize it the way you want. They have this in silver. They have this in silver with a gold plating. They have this in 10, 14, and 18, I think, carats gold as well if you want. So they have a wide selection of metals and stones. And the second thing I would repurchase is definitely an everyday jewelry set. Something with little diamonds or lab-grown diamonds, if you will. A very, very dainty set composed of some lab-grown diamond earrings and a little diamond necklace as well. All lab-grown, of course. That can be a subtle point of light for everyday use. Et on se prend pas la tête, so we don't overcomplicate things. With this kind of jewelry, we can match it with any outfit, really. It is timeless jewelry, very subtle, and every morning you just grab the same set and wear it over and over again, and it will always be stunning. Once again, MSBLUE has a selection of studs and lab-grown diamonds necklaces as well. You can pick and choose whatever metal you want and whatever shape you want, whatever carat you want for it. And the price is very competitive, but you can also get 15% off with my code thelidiaedit, which is great news. There's one more item that I would purchase or repurchase if I were to start my jewelry collection again, and that's definitely a statement piece. A statement piece, at least in my opinion, can be either a pair of earrings or a ring. And of course, the style varies in terms of your style palette as well. For me, a statement piece can be something in soutache, like these earrings that you've already seen in another video and this ring that you've seen in another video from MAC Jewels. But it can also be, for example, one of these amazing moissanite ring right here. Again, MSBLUE kindly sent this ring to me. And they have a whole selection of engagement and wedding rings. That's how they started their entire brand. And I mean, I'm already married and I was already engaged, but nevertheless, I think this ring is really, really stunning. It gives off light everywhere. It gives the same light as diamonds, but it's moissanite, which is great because it's less expensive, and also it has a water consumption that is really, really much lower. That's more affordable on the one hand and more sustainable as well on the other hand. This year, I'm really, really in love with rings. I think especially if you don't wear gel nails or you have really highly manicured nails, rings can be a very good way to adorn and take care of your hands. You also have the possibility of customizing these rings. So I encourage you all to visit their website. I included all the links in the description box for both the necklace and the ring that I'm wearing. And as I mentioned before, you can get 15% on top of the amazing prices there are already using my code LIDIA15 for a discount. Okay, moving on to the second category, that is shoes. In terms of shoes, looks and comfort are for me equally important. There's no prioritization of one or the other. And of course, for me, because I live in a colder climate, the first thing I would purchase is definitely boots, and then ankle boots with heels, and then sneakers, and finally heels. But the principle doesn't change. Looks and comfort must stay the same. And for this reason, I always turn to the same brands over and over. These brands are Geox and Bocage. Yes, Geox, or maybe in your nation you call it Geox, but it's an Italian brand, so obviously I call it Geox. And people have some preconceived ideas about Geox as a brand. They may think that it's more for older people because some of their models are more comfortable, or because this is the brand image that used to have like 15 years ago, but they really improved their designs and there is something for everyone. Geox makes the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn. I still have my boots from 2014, 2015. I still use them every single winter. Granted, during the pandemic, I didn't go out all that much, so they got like a 2 years rest. But nevertheless, they are super durable shoes, super comfortable shoes, and I would definitely go again for some Geox boots or some Bocage boots because they have the best leather. So for me, I would definitely repurchase something that is made of leather, that has a thicker sole, and something that is not completely flat. And these two brands, they're very good in it. They don't have an entire collection of super flat shoes. Their heights of heels, they vary a lot, and this is something I truly appreciate for comfort because I cannot wear completely flat shoes. For Geox, one of the things that I also love is that in a lot of their models, you can take off the insole to replace it with your orthopedic inlay if you have some. There's something else I would repurchase immediately, and that's ankle boots with a block heel. I love block heels. I don't care how fashionable a stiletto heel would be at any point in time. I will always go for block heels because they balance my weight and my height the best, and they're the most comfortable for me. Geox and Bocage both make a great selection, but Vivaia is also a very good brand to look for comfortable and fashionable block heel ankle boots as well. So I highly recommend all of these three brands. I will link everything in the description down below so you can take a look and purchase something if you want. I also have a discount code for Vivaia shoes if you want. That can get you 10% off. In terms of sneakers, I would definitely get my sneakers from Adidas. This is the brand that I love the most in terms of sneakers, and I haven't changed in a while. But recently, I've also been trying Skechers as well, and they're super, super comfortable. So I would go for either a Skechers model that is something I can walk a lot of time with, or Adidas for urban. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for, handbags, I would definitely repurchase a Paulin numéro 1 bag. Probably would opt for the normal numéro 1 just because I love my Paulin numéro 1 mini, but this model has a chain strap and that's not the maximum comfort. You know what I mean? But anyway, the numéro 1 is an extremely posh, extremely sophisticated and durable model, and it is also more roomy than what you can imagine. I really love it. I wear it all the time. I've worn it all the time since I got it, and I would purchase it over and over again. The second type of bag that I would purchase if I were to start everything from scratch, and this is also in my wish list by the way, it's a Longchamp Le Pliage. This is a bag I overlooked so much when I was living in France, but nowadays I'm more and more into that aesthetic, and it's such a versatile bag that you can bring to work. It has a lot of space, so much space that you can even travel with it, but it can fit a lot. It can fit your laptop, it can fit big bottles, it can fit Tupperwares and everything else that you usually bring. This is what makes it great because it's an everyday work bag that really fits a lot and can get you even to the gym. You know, you just fold your gym clothes in there and you're good to go. So I would definitely purchase this one next. In terms of small leather goods, so I would either go with a Coccinelle wallet because these wallets are spacious. They're very, very beautiful to see and they have very good quality. I had my Coccinelle for a long while and I love it. Especially those in Saffiano leather. They are so good and sturdy. They really withstand the test of time and I would purchase it over and over again. But there is something else that is very Parisian and very minimalistic that I would purchase if I were to start from scratch again. And that's something like the Jeannot wallet from Rouge. This is a leather wallet that has a lot of room for cards. It has room for cash as well, which is great, and it's very compact. Plus, I love that it comes in very neutral colors, so it really matches everything. And what you just get, for example, the caramel one, which is what I would go for, or the black one. So the next category, which is not an obvious choice, I would think, because a lot of people put sunglasses there, but I'm not a fan of sunglasses just because they hit the bridge of my nose in a very weird way. So it's really hard for me to find sunglasses that suit my face. And it's always a frustrating moment for me. And I'm not very fashionable in those. You know, I have my model, I had it for a while, and I won't change it just for the sake of having something that suits my frame. But the category I want to talk to you about is swimsuit cover-up. Now, I recently got this dress from Daughters of India, and I have been loving it as a swimsuit cover-up. Something that is very fashionable for the beach, but has a very breathable and easy material like cotton gauze. It's a wrap dress, so it's very versatile and easy to put on or take off and fold around if you want. Whether you're at the beach or you're in more urban context like a swimming pool, it can definitely double up as bohemian style dress that you would wear immediately after for an aperitif or even going to dinner in a small restaurant. I love it because you just need a belt and a new pair of shoes or fancy sandals and you're good to go. This isn't sponsored or anything. I received a dress from Daughters of India. I wasn't forced to talk to you about it, so it's just something that I want to bring up because it's not an obvious choice, but it's definitely something you need. The last two items I want to talk to you about are also not the obvious choice, I would think, but I do consider beauty as an extension of my wardrobe. So if I were to start from scratch, I would definitely get a red lipstick and a good perfume because these can be your Parisian style signature things. There's nothing more Parisian than red lipstick, and I think Violette Effet makes the best reds ever. I am in love with their red liquid lipsticks. She only has reds in her catalog. She had 3 red lipsticks. They're all so beautiful. I'm wearing 2 today. So I'm wearing Amour Fou, so a true red as a contour, as a lip contour. And in the center of my lips, I have Cœur Infidèle, this petal lips kind of gradient. I truly love how velvety soft and elastic the formula is, but also the magic of these colors. Like, these are true reds that really look beautiful on any skin. I mean, you can look at the website and you'll realize, because she has models from basically any skin type wearing them, and they are so nice. And the last thing I would definitely repurchase is La Petite Robe Noire. It's a perfume from Guerlain. This is the Paris fragrance. It's a fragrance that I discovered when I moved to France, and I kept it, so much so that I got married in it. It's my special occasions and signature fragrance. It is so fresh and fruity, but also has some hints of floral and some musk and patchouli, which make it really fresh. It has orange blossoms, jasmine, and cherry, so it's really delicious and fruity, something that you would want to eat, you know. So it has this kind of sensuality of wanting to eat it, but then it also has a little bit of rose. And mind you, I'm not a fan of rose at all, but rose in this composition is not overpowering, and it's so well made and blended with other smells and aromas that you cannot even tell the rose is there. You can just tell that it's an amazing and sensual mix, suitable for any season. And I kid you not, I wear it in the summer, I wear it in the winter, and I wear it in the mid-seasons as well, and it's always perfect. All right, so I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. Yes, cheeky moment, but it's really important for me because it tells the YouTube algorithm that my video is interesting and it pushes it to other viewers as well. And watch this video next. It is all about the 20 clothing items that I would repurchase or purchase first if I were to start my Parisian style fashion wardrobe again.